Hey, Trivium students, Mr. Plog here on a glorious, glorious afternoon. In fact, the day that I'm shooting this video, it's probably the nicest day of the year up to date. I'm hoping on May 6th it's the same. Can't guarantee that, but the forecast is looking pretty stellar for the near future from where I'm at, so hopefully that keeps up. If it gets to that point, remember, always try to get some exercise in. I know it's difficult with the situation that we're in, but it definitely helps, clears your mind, allows you to take a break, come back. So I highly recommend it. Today is our edit day for our proverb, which is going to be due next Monday. And I am going to put a stamp on it that it should be due at 3 p.m. on that day. And that's simply because we have equipment turn in. Equipment sounds bad. Material turn in for the stuff that you've done from the prior week, and it should be in by 3, right? So if you're going to be doing it on paper, obviously it's important that you have it in and completed by the time that you go to turn it in. Okay, so that's the reason why I put that time on there. I usually don't do that except for warm-ups and exit tickets, but I feel like it's important here. Let's see. Anything else that's important for announcements? Tomorrow you still have your fallacy worksheet that we started yesterday due, and that should be on your calendar, on your to-do list, but I just want to remind you of that. We're going to be starting this today, and hopefully starting tomorrow and a couple other days, you should have some time to dedicate to getting that final draft done. But keep that in the back of your mind. You know, if you have extra time, it probably wouldn't hurt to just get that done and out of the way. But that being said, I think it's time to hop into it. Should be a pretty short one today. I just want us to go through what's on the page and what we should be doing. All right, so for your warm-up today, pretty simple, straightforward. Should be a 2-sentence one. You should give me your proverb. What is it? And write it in quotes, because when you do it in your title, you should be doing the exact same thing. And then the second sentence should be to paraphrase exactly what that means. Okay, so that being said, give me an answer for that if you haven't done so. First things first, remember, if you can, I think it is in your best interest to use the editing checklist that I've either given you on paper, which I have, or you can obviously print one off and have somebody in your household help you out with the peer edit section of it. But even if you're just doing your self edit to go down this list, I think it's hugely helpful, help you for things to look out for so that you can make changes just on your own as well. So that's there on paper and online. I do have an example, and this was given to me by another student. I won't tell you when, but it was by another student. And no, the student's name was not Genghis Khan, by the way. That would be pretty cool. But this student, I thought, did a really, really good job of what we're asking for in this assignment. The only thing that, just looking at it right now, that I would like to change, and I did this on purpose so you could see it, is that, remember, your font should always be size 12, and for this particular assignment, you should be putting quotations around your proverb, okay? If you just want to have your proverb be your title, that's totally okay, all right? Just make sure that when you're talking about your proverb that you always put it in quotes. It's easier for me to see, and grammatically it's correct, okay? And going back to your pre-writing, which hopefully some of you still have, I think what's really, really positive that I see from this student is they have 5 paragraphs, even one more than I required. But you should be looking back at that pre-writing example document. And remember, you can always go back and look at it online, right? So if you lost it for whatever reason, you can always go back and look at it. It'll be there, even if there's no writing on it. And it has it broken down how you should be writing the paragraphs, okay? Looking at it at the point that I'm at right now, I'm just starting to look at fables. And the problem that I'm seeing with the fables is that I just am seeing minimal addition of detail, okay? Now, this is different because you're entirely creating this on your own. So I understand how it's a different expectation, but remember, ideas and content are part of what you're graded on. So make sure that you're putting the time in to show that you are creating your own ideas and not just regurgitating or writing a very small amount, because it's obviously going to impact your final grade on this. Okay. Now, going back, we have the final draft. Now, a lot of us have done this, and that's good, but I want to remind you, if you're doing this online, you should be clicking on this and you should be getting your own copy of this to do. And what I'm asking once you get it is to change and put your last name in these quotes. And it should even have your name on the front too when I get it, but it's just easier for me to have your name all over it so I can give you the credit that you deserve. Okay. And then I have it put like this because this is the format of how you should be writing, right? Your MLA header, and you can take a look at my student example, should be up here, and there's a particular order there, right? And then here's the title. All of this is in size 12 font, and I have it in Times New Roman. If you want to do it in Arial, I can live with that too. Arial's just like the slightest bit bigger, like just a tiny bit, but it's really not anything noticeable, so I'm okay with that. Remember, all your title words except for articles and prepositions should be capitalized, and the proverb should be in quotes, and then writing should start here with an indent. That being said, I've got one more thing that's posted for you in here, and it's just a short YouTube video illustrating a proverb, strike while the iron's hot, which I got off of your list that was shared with you last week. This is all that you've got for today besides your exit ticket, which is telling you or asking you to just tell me what numbers from your pre-writing sheet, which you can access online if you don't have it, should be in each paragraph. All right, so there's boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'm asking you, of the 4 paragraphs, it is written out what should be in each one. Okay, I want you to tell me what that is. All right, this is a day that you should be really working to try to get some serious headroom on this, so hopefully you can get done. But it's due next Monday, so I will let you get to it. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and hopefully, like I said, it's nice and sunny out, and when you're done, you can finally go out and just take a much needed break. All right, take care, everybody. Stay safe.